Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those who are new here, my name is Alex, and today we are diving into an essential topic: how to secure your home network. With the growing number of connected devices, smartphones, laptops, smart TVs, and consoles, our home networks are becoming potential targets for cyber threats. But don't worry, I'm here to guide you on how to protect your home network effectively. In this video, we'll break down a simple home network setup and show you how to level it up with Ubiquiti UniFi network equipment, trusted by security professionals for its reliability and ease of use. By the end, you'll understand why adding tools like Security Gateway and other UniFi devices isn't just about better performance, it's about taking control of your network and keeping your family safe online. Whenever you're tech savvy or just getting started, this video will walk you through the essentials to make your network secure, reliable, and smart. Let's dive in. Okay guys, for the beginning, let's consider the simplest home environment and or small office network architecture. So as you can see on this slide, I have depicted a home environment that is separated from the external world by this red dashed line, and it would have a Wi-Fi modem provided by your internet service provider, and the internet traffic would come in from the ISP to this Wi-Fi modem that gets assigned a dynamic IP address. And also the peripheral devices like laptop or phones or gaming consoles are typically connected to a Wi-Fi modem directly. In the other cases, we would have something a little bit more sophisticated. Depending on the house size or the size of your office, aside from the Wi-Fi modem, you may also have an access point that offers the Wi-Fi signal boost for the devices around your house or office environment. In this case, the traffic flow would not be different. Again, it comes from the ISP toward the Wi-Fi modem, and then to a connected access point, and the peripheral devices would typically connect to an access point instead. This architecture is slightly better just because it abstracts you away from the Wi-Fi modem, and the access points offer you a little bit more control over the connected devices. And this kind of architecture also allows you to extend the network by adding more access points. This slide represents an admin dashboard that is offered by the Wi-Fi modem. As you can see, it operates in a so-called bridged mode, and the bridged mode disables the modem's router functionality, effectively turning it into a simple bridge between your ISP and your own router or a gateway. When the bridge mode is enabled, the ISP modem stops managing the network or distributing the traffic to your peripheral devices, or act as a firewall or DHCP server, and instead the connected devices take over all network responsibilities, and in our case that might be a security gateway. In order to access the admin panel like this, you might use the internal IP addresses like those that are depicted right now on the slide. Those normally start with 192 or 10, In my case, I'm connecting to this dashboard through 10.0.0.1, just because I have an Ubiquiti modem offered by Rogers. And I already turned the bridge mode just because in my case I also have a security gateway does the traffic management. And let's review that kind of architecture next. So in slightly more complex cases, when you want more security and control over your home or office network, the architecture changes towards something like this. So except just Wi-Fi modem, you would also have a security gateway, and as we just discussed, it takes over the control of your traffic that comes from the Wi-Fi modem, which works in a bridge mode, and it forwards the traffic to connected access points or access point, and further so that peripheral devices like laptop and phones and gaming consoles can get connected to the internet. And in my case, the role of security gateway is played by a networking device called UniFi Security Gateway, or USG. I do like this brand for its ease of use and different security features. In this particular case, it acts as a firewall, router, and security appliance. So it handles all the network address translation, and it also operates as the HTTP server. On top of that, it also offers so-called IDS and IPS capabilities, which stands for intrusion detection and intrusion prevention, which means the security device, I mean security gateway, inspects incoming and ongoing traffic for threats and applies security rules. Also, it directly connects with the modem via a so-called LAN port. As you can see, in this case we are introducing a security layer that separates the Wi-Fi modem from the rest of the network, and this middle layer, which is played by security gateway, offers a lot more different security features, like full traffic control, and we'll talk about those features in a while. So why would you need something like a security gateway anyway? So first of all, it offers you a peace of mind, which means real-time protection against cyber threats without requiring constant user intervention. It also offers improved visibility, which means what's happening on your network, and identify potential issues early. Also, it offers some advanced features like virtual LANs, quality of service rules, traffic prioritization for better control, and even more. And scalability. A security gateway is future-proof, and it integrates well with more advanced setups. So in the case if you decide to extend your network further to accommodate more peripheral devices, you can add more access points and more switches, and it won't be a problem. So that being said, the traffic will still be flowing through your security gateway that will be in full control of the packets that are coming through the network. It would inspect all the traffic, apply security rules, making it a safe experience. As mentioned before, I am using Ubiquiti UniFi devices for home network security, and as you can see, this topology diagram shows 3 of them. This brand is highly valued by security professionals for uh, for the features they offer and also for ease of use. So it literally is just plug and play type of devices. So you don't need to spend too much time configuring your network. So basically you put them together as per network architecture diagram I displayed earlier, and this network infrastructure will work. In my case, this network topology outlines three devices, which is UniFi security gateway you see on the left. Then I also have a UniFi switch, US8. It's an 8-port switch. And I also have an access point called Ubiquiti AC Lite. What this network topology doesn't show is there is basically one more device called UniFi Cloud Key. What Cloud Key does, it offers access to a dashboard like this. So it runs Linux operating system. It can store the state, different sorts of data, like the all sorts of stats, networking key indicators, and it also offers a convenient way of connecting to all your devices, which also offers a very convenient way to upgrade all those devices as well. So if I would connect to a cloud key, I would normally see the following dashboard. It outlines, as I mentioned, all sorts of network statistics, like different types of traffic, the volume of traffic, the number of access points connected. So basically all the key information I would want to know in order to see how much traffic have I used and which kind of applications have the most traffic consumed. Before moving any forward, I'd like to stay slightly longer on security features that security gateway like UCG offer. The UCG acts like a digital bouncer, blocking unwanted traffic trying to access your devices. It can also block malicious websites and suspicious links, keeping you safe from viruses and scams. That said, it guards against malware and phishing. It also protects things like smart cameras and thermostats from being hacked or used in botnets. So basically those are peripheral devices you might have connected to a network switch, which in turn is connected to a security gateway. It also helps to manage traffic so your devices don't get bogged down even during a cyber attack. And having the IPS ADS features, it detects unusual behavior on your network, like someone trying to break in or steal your bandwidth. And we'll consider those features a little more on the next slides. On top of that, you can turn something like parental control on by combining the UniFi security gateway for traffic control and cloud key for centralized management, and customizing environment to monitor and guide your kids' internet usage. So that might also be a case when you consider whether or not to purchase and install a hardware like network security gateway. The client devices tab, which you can also find through your cloud key, offers a slightly different view on all the networking devices connected to your network. That said, it might be an access point or a network switch. It gives you a very clear understanding what kind of devices you have connected, which frequency they're operating on, what kind of internal IP addresses they've got assigned, different usage patterns, etc. Also, as you can see, I've got my cloud key connected through the wire to a network switch. It always has a very specific IP address assigned to it, which is 192.168.1.13. What else is interesting about this dashboard? I can select any device from here and immediately block all the traffic to that device. So that's it. It's an excellent control plane that offers a desired level of control over your entire network environment. The most important set of settings can be found in Firewall and Security tab. These are basically the features offered by your security gateway. That said, this tab features counter restrictions. You can block all the incoming or outgoing or bidirectional traffic from all sorts of countries. It also offers threat management. The ADS, IPS features we talked about a little bit before, which is intrusion detection and prevention. In my case, it operates in a detection mode, which is just enough in my case, just because I can always look at the security alerts and decide what to do next with them. Also, aside from that, it features all sorts of modes and different quality of service rules, and I have all 11 of them enabled. And on top of that, it offers a dark web blocker, which is enabled in my case. I'm not suggesting you to configure the security gateway settings exactly as I do. It's entirely up to your discretion, but to make sure your home or office network is entirely secure. Okay, having all the information we have considered so far in mind, we can come up with the following networking architecture diagram. Compared to a previous schema, we also have a network switch added over here along with cloud key that offers a convenient way of accessing our network infrastructure, basically serving as a control plane for our network infrastructure. And by introducing the network switch, as mentioned before, we can extend our local network further. So basically each network switch has multiple network ports, and it basically extends your network so that you can connect more peripheral devices to it. If we map Ubiquiti UniFi network devices to a previously displayed network architecture diagram, we will receive the following picture. So in this blue rectangle, we will have our security gateway. That would be our UCG or UCG-Ultra. Then we would have a network switch wired to it, and that might be UniFi switch US8 that offers 8 ports, or something more sophisticated. So it depends on how big your network is. Then we may have one-to-many access points connected to UniFi switch along with other devices like surveillance cameras, for instance, etc. And the cloud key that offers the control dashboard would be connected to a network switch. It does not have any power adapters, so it's simply connected as a PoE device to a network switch, and you would connect to it through the IP address I have already mentioned before in order to get an overview of the entire network landscape. Okay, to sum up what we have discussed today, our network architecture could be as simple as the diagram I have displayed at the very beginning, and as sophisticated as it gets. And in order to deal with that sophistication and in order to get a better level of control, we may introduce some other network devices like security gateway, network switches, more access point, cloud keys, etc. etc. In our case, each device plays a critical role in creating a secure and efficient network environment. As we already discussed, ISP Wi-Fi modem connects your home to the internet, but it lacks advanced security and management features. And security gateway acts as a network's security guard, providing robust firewall protection and along with IDS APS features and traffic management. A network switch like US8 I'm using powers and connects wired devices, and with PoE support for devices like access point or cameras, we can have any sort of peripheral devices connected to our network. Access points deliver a strong and reliable Wi-Fi throughput in your home or office, while Cloud Key simplifies centralized management for all UniFi devices, making it easy to monitor and configure your network. Together, these devices create a seamless and secure and highly manageable network infrastructure, ideal for modern environments. I hope this content was helpful, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that little bell icon to get notified about the new content. And also give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Take care and stay safe. See you in the next episodes.